Welcome back in. We all need a way to get affordable groceries these days. And if you have picky kids or you need to make a lot of meals for lunch each week, stocking up on expensive items can be really hard for a lot of families. Well, today we have a solution. I'm joined by Schenck with Flashfood to learn how their app works and how all this happens. Jordan, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. This sounds like a really good idea because as we've seen, as everyone knows, groceries are going up and up and up, and it doesn't matter what you're buying. It seems like it's all so expensive now. How does this work?
Yeah, so it's really simple. It's a mobile app available in any app store. You download it, you shop the items that are available, and you actually go to your Lucky supermarket here in the Bay Area. We just launched I would say a few months ago, and you pick it up right there in store.
Yeah. So what is the difference between what you're picking up and maybe something you would pick off the shelves at a store typically? How does that work?
So the way we work is everything that's sold on our app is something nearing its best buy or in surplus. And typically it's sold for 50% off or sometimes more. And one of our best-selling items is you can get this huge 10-pound box of produce for $5.
Wow.
And so you'll see that on the app, and then you'll just be able to go in, and everything we sell is all the fresh, all the good stuff, meat, produce, dairy.
Okay, yeah. Do you have any other really popular items? The produce box sounds awesome because especially if you've got kids, you can chop it up, give it to them after school maybe. I feel like that would be a big thing, is like making lunches, and if you have to make a lot of them, you're using up the food so fast, right?
Yeah, the produce boxes are totally our #1 seller. I mean, not only do you get sort of that low-risk chance to buy berries or oranges or like anything you name it is going to be extremely affordable on the app. Again, it's $5 for a 10-pound box. So not only can you solve lunchtime, but you can solve sort of the every time when you're needing to shop. And then, yeah, I mean, that's sort of the bulk of that particular one. Yeah.
So the app sounds like such a great idea, and I bet a bunch of people out there are like, why didn't I think of this? So how did this app get started, and how was this idea generated in the first place?
Totally. So it all started, I mean, it's still shocking to me to say it. We throw out 40% of the food we make in this country, and the majority of that is all of the fresh food. So the most nutritious food, whether that's produce, meat, dairy, is going straight to the trash. And honestly, for us and for our founder, it was something that had to be solved. All of this great food, and we knew even at that point the rate of groceries were rising, access to nutrition was also getting harder and harder, that was how it came to be. And so we partnered with a number of grocery stores across North America before we landed here in the Bay Area to bring that to shoppers. And grocery stores, for the most part's goal is to not throw anything out, and they want to find ways to get really good food in the hands of their communities and their shoppers.
Yeah, so that's part of this piece, the healthy food part of it, because oftentimes good quality food is so much more expensive, right?
Yeah, it is really expensive, and it's usually the fresh stuff is the first stuff to go to waste. And so we design our beautiful grocery stores to have this gorgeous abundance, and at times that means a lot of stuff ends up not totally making it to your cart. And so we partnered with stores to make that a solution for them. And so, yeah.
So have you seen something happening with families using this app? Because I know that it sounds like it would make a lot of sense if you've got kids, and maybe kids are picky all the time, right? So they want to know, do I like this or not? But maybe you don't want to buy a huge thing of whatever food it is your kid is trying.
We have a joke that we are essentially the hack to become the berry parent. I'm a new mom. I don't know if, I mean, I'm sure there's folks that are parents out there. Berries are the most expensive thing, but they're like the #1 thing that your kids want to eat.
Right.
So what's cool about our platform is you can actually get those berries for like a fraction of the cost. You can also get things like dragon fruit or other interesting items that you may not want to necessarily buy to have your kids try, and now you can, because it's going to be something super affordable, so you can introduce a lot of new foods to your kids.
Yeah, perfect. And then if they don't like it, you don't have to throw a bunch of it away, right?
Nope.
So if someone's watching this today and they say this sounds like a great idea, how can they get access to this?
Yeah, so the app is totally free. You just download it on the store, and you'll look for a store. You'll download it on the App Store, and then you'll look for a store in your area, and you'll be able to shop right away.
Okay, so Lucky Supermarkets, right? That's the only one it's at in the Bay Area,
That's in the Bay Area. There's more to come, but that's where you can find it today, and they have amazing selection on the platform, so.
Okay, wonderful. And you said you're a new mom, which is wonderful news.
Yeah.
Can you speak as a parent and as a mom how important it is for you to be giving your kids fresh, healthy food?
Yeah, it's the #1 thing. I mean, all parents know you wake up thinking about feeding your kids, and you go to sleep thinking about feeding your kids, and you're thinking about, like, is it healthy? Is it good? Is there enough exposure to things? And for me, Flashfood personally has just been such an incredible tool to do that. And we even have amazing stories of our community. You know, we had someone who let us know a few weeks ago, they're literally the manager of a family of 10.
Wow.
And she had told us, you know, I, on average, every week was spending $300 at the grocery store, like going to the grocery store with the full family. They have 2 vans that they go, and just starting to shop with us, her bill went down to $100 a week.
More than
just using
more than in half.
More than in half. And I think what was amazing for her was just, like, again, these boxes, the meat, the abundance that she was able to get access to has just been exponential for the family.
Yeah, such an awesome thing happening in the community, Jordan. I appreciate you coming on and telling us all about it. Yes, wonderful.